Hi, and welcome to Who Rocks New Mexico. I'm Richard Holcomb. Each week, we get up close and personal with the companies that rock New Mexico and take you behind the scenes to get the story behind the story. Today, we'll meet Nate Manning of Beehive Homes, whose approach to the elderly and assisted living are both admirable and heartwarming. We'll meet Mariano and Paul Chavez of Valley Fence, mixing faith, family, and fencing into one of the Southwest's largest fencing companies. We'll also travel north and see the works and hear the story of one of the masters of the Taos art community, Charles Collins. But first, let's whet your appetite for some great food as we meet Fred Schaller, General Manager of Bravo Cucina Italiano in Albuquerque's Uptown.
Welcome to the Bravo Cucina Italiana here in ABQ Uptown. This is a restaurant where you can come and have a great dining experience with some excellent Northern Italian food. In our dining area, we do have multiple private dining areas, or we have room for large parties. We also have patio seating. We have 2 patios located here. The guests love sitting out there. It's great for our happy hour. It's for our late night happy hour as well. People like to go out there and have some wine and some of our appetizers, or finish to have dessert out there. Bravo has got a great ambiance with a quiet, relaxing atmosphere that's great for any time of the day.
Hi, my name is Stephanie. I've been working here at Bravo for almost 5 years. This is a great place to work. I meet a lot of really great people. We have a lot of regulars here. A lot of travelers come through, which makes for a lot of interesting conversation. Bravo's Bar is a really nice place to come enjoy a couple cocktails. We have a really great happy hour that we have Monday through Friday from 3 to 7. The food is great. The drinks are really good. Yours truly makes a lot of them. And it's a great place to come and relax if you've had a kind of a long day of work.
Another great thing that we offer is our $7.95 lunch. It's a great price, and it's really nice that we can offer that type of a value for our guests, and our guests love it. We've gotten a lot of regular guests that come in. And one thing that's great that we can offer our regular guests is we've got a loyalty rewards card. They can come in and sign up with it. A lot of guests use it. It's real simple to use. And the first thing that's great about it, right when you sign up, you automatically get a free appetizer. So beyond that, then after that, then you also get an opportunity for your birthday, and your month of your birthday, you get a free entree. Throughout the rest of the months, we have different offers that you get. So you get something every month, and it's a great value to the guests, and our regulars love it.
You know, we have lunch here every Friday. Wouldn't miss it. It's great.
I love it. I love the people here are really friendly. Great staff. Serving staff is excellent.
I could sit here all day. I kind of like everything.
The food is excellent. I mean, I've had almost everything on the menu.
One of my favorite parts is family place. We can bring the kids. It's affordable. The portions are great. Very accommodating for the kids. So
I've been here for 7 years, and a lot of my cooks have been with me the entire time since I've opened this restaurant. And the great thing that I get from that is that they produce excellent food all the time. They're very consistent. They have a lot of pride in what they do. And I get guests that come in all the time and say, you know, one great thing about the restaurant is that the food never changes. You always do a great job with the food. It's very consistent. Another great thing that we offer here is that a lot of people don't maybe realize is that we offer great to-go food. So if you call ahead and place your order, you pull up, we've got some areas set out right in front of our to-go door that are only for to-go diners. You pull right in, and our to-go person will come outside, bring your food to you, take your payment, send you on your way. It works out really well. In our kitchen, we've got a brick oven of pizza. We do different selections of pizzas and flatbreads. We do our traditional pepperoni pizza. We also do a margarita pizza. One of the other things we do some flatbreads. We've got an excellent flatbread that we make with balsamic caramelized onions, with portobello mushrooms, and gorgonzola cheese. Our pizzas are very popular. But along with our pizza, we have excellent fresh salads. We have a pasta station. We also have a grill station. Some of our more popular dishes are salmon. We do a lot of steaks here. Our sandwiches at lunch work out very well. All of our pastas are made fresh to order. Love to invite you to come on down to Bravo here at ABQ Uptown. We're open 7 days a week. We got a table waiting for you.
Coming up, the Charles Collins Art Gallery.
This weekend, bring the whole family to the city of Elephant Butte for the parades, car show, FMX motocross show, balloon regatta, glow, crafts, great food, entertainment, and more. It's Elephant Days Adventures. This weekend, be there.
What you don't need when it's time to close your mortgage is a nameless, faceless voice at the other end of a 1-800 number. What you do need is a licensed local loan officer who will attend your closing, sit with you, and answer every one of the questions that you will surely have as you read and sign over 57 legal documents. At Frost Mortgage, we're licensed, we're professional, and we're local. We don't just close loans, we open doors.
Who Rocks is asking you to save the date for the 2013 Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. The most spectacular sights and sounds that you'll ever see. And to get you ready for this year's Balloon Fiesta, Who Rocks New Mexico is going to share highlights of last year's event. Enjoy.
I've been collecting pins most of my life. Started in 1977 when my dad sponsored a balloon, and I used to run wild with the pins and come back in a couple hours with a lot more than I started with. This little guy started it all, and at the time I didn't even think it was a balloon pin, but noticed later it has little tiny balloons on it, and it started the whole thing. It's been a while since I counted, but I think I have right around 75 to 100,000. Each one holds quite a bit of memory. For the most part, I can look through there and really remember some specific things about them, and it really brings back some great memories of my childhood. One of the more well-known pin collectors is Steve Stucker, and he's been really great visibility for the sport of trading. And he has a jacket each year at Fiesta that he wears. It's probably 50 pounds of pins.
Well, I went to Balloon Fiesta and voila. I started collecting a few at a time, started putting them on my hat. That filled up very quickly, and I needed another venue. Somebody suggested a jacket, and here we are 20-some years later. I've gotten to the point where I have so many pins, I really can't wear too many more on my jacket and still stand out. And 5 or 6 years ago, I really discovered the joy of giving pins away, especially to little kids that don't have any yet. I love to just give them their very first pin. And the look on their face, especially little kids, it's just amazing. Best feeling in the world. You're welcome. Enjoy.
Each weekend of the Balloon Fiesta, we hold a very special event, and that's our pin trading event. It has continued to grow, and we now have over 1,000 people each time we hold the event.
This is the Albuquerque National Balloon Fiesta, the 2012 Pin Trading Day. We're trying to promote it for the young kids, where they bring us a pin, they put it on the board, and then they take a pin, and we just keep trading pins for pins. The board never gets empty. We try to limit it to 30 seconds to 45 seconds because they could stand in front of the board for an hour looking at all the pins that we have.
My name is Mario, coming from Central Montreal, Canada, and I'm a pin trader, and I have 1,600 pins in my collection, so it's fun to come over here for Pin Trading Day.
My name is John, and I bought the hat completely empty 11 years ago when my son was born, and that's when the collection had started. All of the pins on the hat are all special shape pins only. There's about 140 special shape pins on the hat.
When I was really little, I'd come here with my dad, and my dad traded, he did some pin stuff, he got a lot of pins, and he passed away when I was younger, so I kind of picked it up from where he left off, and it's just come to this.
It's a nice way to meet everybody. They set up pin booths on the tables around us, and everybody trades, and it's just a good time. We see everybody once a year, and it's neat to see old friends. It's pretty cool.
He's a sculptor, painter, and some say even a mystic. You be the judge. Meet Charles Collins, a Taos art master. Charles Collins is the most awarded artist in the history of the Taos Fall Arts Festival. His works were selected for a prestigious showing at the New Mexico Governor's Gallery, where former Governor Gary Johnson proclaimed a Charles Collins Day throughout New Mexico in his honor. He has been officially claimed a Taos Master by the Millicent Rogers Museum and was selected as the inaugural artist by Arlo Guthrie for the Guthrie Center in Massachusetts.
I was a little kid and I knew that I was going to be an artist. My mother was an artist, and it just seemed to be the right thing to do. My art conveys the interconnectedness of all life on the planet, and I feel as though that's the whole point of my art, is the interconnectedness of all life and all beauty and all the cultures. I moved here in 1976 and was attracted to Taos because it was an art colony and because there was a pottery here for sale. And I was a potter at the time and a painter. Sculpture is a very demanding medium, and so is painting, but physically the sculpture sometimes really is very difficult to work in, but you push through and create something that's never been created before. One of my favorite pieces is this bronze sculpture of Lincoln, the mastermind piece, and it represents, of course, how he united the whole country, and he had this unshakable vision, and it's about how we all fit together as Americans. This is a wax for my newest piece that hasn't even gone into bronze yet. And it's the face of William Shakespeare, and it's about the mastermind of literature. And I've chosen his play Julius Caesar to represent his mastermind. This is Caesar, and he has the traditional sword of Rome. And the helmet is the traditional helmet. And on his back is the coat of arms for William Shakespeare that he designed himself. In the center of the shield diagonally is a jousting lance with a pen quill on the tip. And on the top is an eagle holding the jousting lance with the pen quill. And then this is Mark Antony, who was also Cleopatra's husband. And on his back is the cartouche for Cleopatra and the Egyptian symbols. And then the center figure is Cleopatra herself, with the crown of Isis and the cobras that represent Upper and Lower Egypt. The Christ sculpture is, of course, about the mastermind of Christianity. And it was actually the whole concept for the mastermind collection, the paintings and everything. When he said, "Where two or more are gathered in my name, there am I in their midst also." And that's what that sculpture group is about. There's Simon Peter, who's carrying a basket full of fish, and there's John, who's carrying a basket full of bread, and then of course Mother Mary in prayer for humanity. Well, I think everything comes in layers. It's like the sun rises and the light becomes brighter and brighter and brighter. And through different shadows and filters, you begin to see different images. And the light becomes to a certain place, and it's like, that's it. It is again about the power of love, because art creates something different, and if it's done in the right way, the vibration of the art is like having a presence in your house or in your room. And it's such a wonderful thing. It's to bring joy. And that's what my gallery is about too, is to bring joy to people who come in and to share it with them.
Up next, oh give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Just fence me in.
Hi, I'm Doug Wilson, the owner of American Tire and Service. Do you know what makes a great mechanic? What makes one shop better than another? Training is mighty important. Certification? You bet. Experience? The more the better. Knowledge? Cars are complicated nowadays, and believe me, these mechanics need to know a lot. But do you know what really makes a great mechanic? Heart. It's a passion that drives a mechanic to do the right thing every time. At American Tire, it's the first thing we look for in a mechanic. Of course they have the training, the certifications, the experience, and the knowledge. But heart is what makes it all work for you and for us. Our entire team is dedicated to professional service. We all know that's what it takes to bring you back. We've been helping people like you for over 25 years. We're locally owned and proud to serve you. Come ask for me by name, Doug Wilson. I'd love to serve you.
American Tire and Service on Highway 528 between Southern and Northern. The only guys for you.
Need office space? 3791 Southern Boulevard in Rio Rancho represents an outstanding value in office space in the heart of Rio Rancho's business district. With clean and versatile space available, 3791 Southern Boulevard is a 2-story office building and offers good visibility with signage opportunities for tenants. There's plenty of space available in the building and ample parking is provided at no additional charge. For more information, call David at 505-259-3706.
The Chavez family of Valley Fence has built their business for over 40 years, one fence at a time.
I started the company in '69. I actually was born here in New Mexico, but I had been in the West Coast in California for a while, and then came back here and actually opened this fence company here. It's been good, you know, it wasn't easy because all you had at that point is just a truck and a wheelbarrow.
You know, my father did the hard work. He got it off the ground, started it from nothing, as he was saying back in 1969.
We've been working together for so long that he's actually become my friend. So it's good. It is good.
I've known Paul since I was 6 years old. That's around 48 years that we've been friends, and we're ended up being co-workers. I met him many years ago when they first started Valley Fence back in 1969. We were both little kids, and we still know each other to this day. We still work with each other, and we're still friends.
Of course, I knew David when he was a little taller, and him and my son Paul grew up together.
Working at Valley Fence is like working with my family.
You do become a family, and we've had our employees, a lot of our key employees, for years and years. We couldn't be where we're at today without our employees. Close-knit, they become more than just employees, they're family.
I've been with Valley Fence since 1973. We kid around that we're like the fencing supermarket of the Southwest, and we're proud of it. We hang our signs everywhere. If you drive anywhere in this city, in this state, you're going to see a Valley Fence sign. We're pretty proud that we've done almost every bridge in I-40 and I-25. A lot of the decorative type fences you see on these bridges, Valley Fence has done them.
On an average year, different kinds of fence, we do over 100 miles a year. So that'll kind of give you an idea. You're talking barbed wire or chain link or woven wire game fence, guardrail, whatever it may be. And so it's miles and miles and miles of fence work. We do a lot of work for the city, for the state highway department.
Some notable projects that we did with Valley Fence included Tower Pond Community Park, the North Domingo Baca Community Park, and the New Mexico Veterans Memorial at Filchacone Park. All of our projects are procured either through competitive bid or a selection process. So we knew that we were getting the best price for the scope of work that we were asking for. Obviously, price is an important component for us doing work, but in addition to that, we got people who were reliable, dependable, who provided a quality product and good service to their customers.
This is a great facility here in the Valley, and we're proud that we were able to have a part in working with the city on this project. We got 4 different fields and batting cages, and just up in the corner there's also a skate park. One of the other products that we're really proud that we worked on was the New Mexico Veterans Memorial. It's a beautiful tribute to the New Mexico veterans.
If I had to pick one thing that I appreciate most about Valley Fence, it's the people that I did business with. You have to have a good core group of people to establish ethics and professionalism and quality of work, commitment to business and community, and that's been our experience with Valley Fence.
Appreciate the customers, appreciate the people, because as he said, you know, the people around you is what makes the company. You can only provide the service, and if you don't provide a good service, of course you're not going to be around very long. And we've been here for 40 some odd years, so obviously we're doing something right.
Up next, compassion, dignity, and a loving home.
This month at Frost Mortgage, we are offering our clients 3.5% 30-year fixed-rate mortgages. Do you have a 3.5% mortgage? If not, call Frost Mortgage and get one.
It's back, the El Ranchito de los Niños Home of Your Own house raffle. It's your chance to win a D.R. Horton home and help provide what every child deserves.
To be safe in our home.
Not to be hurt.
To grow up with our brothers and sisters.
Win a beautiful D.R. Horton home at La Quintista in Northwest Albuquerque or $100,000 cash. It's simple, it's easy, and you're helping kids. Order by phone or online. Call 889-6040 or visit elranchitonm.org today.
If you're looking for a great family experience, then Chamisa Hills Country Club in Rio Rancho is the place for you. The 27-hole golf course is coming back to life in a big way, with incredible greens and updated fairways and tee boxes. The swimming pool is a great place for the family, with lessons for the youngsters and nighttime activities in the summer for members. Tennis lessons year-round and lighted courts for night play. Chamisa Hills Country Club in Rio Rancho. Come out and join the fun today. Visit ChamisaHillsGolfAndCountryClub.com.
This weekend, bring the whole family to the city of Elephant Butte for the parade, car show, FMX motocross show, balloon regatta, glow, crafts, great food, entertainment, and more. It's Elephant Days Adventures. This weekend, be there.
As we and our loved ones age, it's heartwarming to know that there are caregivers like Beehive Homes, providing a compassionate, loving environment for the elderly to live in dignity.
My name is Nate Manning. I'm the Regional Director for Beehive Homes of New Mexico. We have about 20 homes here in New Mexico, but we're also in Texas, Arizona. We're starting more in Colorado, all over the Southwest. Beehive Homes is a unique concept in that it's not nursing home, it's not independent living. It fills a niche where people who need assistance with daily living activities, they come here. We have great food, we have awesome activities for our residents that cater to their needs, and we've got one-on-one care. Residents who need a lot of attention, they come here.
My name is Mary Jane Tuttle, and my husband and I have been living here for 8 months now, and we love it.
And she makes our job so easy.
Our kids decided it was time. So we got all of our belongings into this one room. But we get such good care here. It's really where God wants us, and it's where we belong.
They're often referred to as the greatest generation, and they truly are. They brought our nation from the Great Depression through the World War, and they built this nation to be what it is now. They have incredible stories. They're very charactered individuals. Our residents are our pride and joy. And it's a real privilege to be able to take care of these people. Every one of our caregivers goes through Beehive Homes Academy. Beehive Homes Academy offers a variety of instructional courses that will train our caregivers on every aspect of care that we are dealing with. They learn about everything from kitchen safety, medication management, how to help residents who have fallen, how to prevent falls. There's hundreds of categories of different in-services trainings that we take our staff through one by one.
Hi, I'm Adam.
And I'm Patsy. I took care of my dad for 10 years, and if this was available for me, I would have done that.
It's awesome. You know, we're here for our residents. You know, our residents have amazing stories to tell us every day. It's great. I look forward to coming to work every morning.
The sense of humors they have, if I could just write a book, it would be great.
Reviving the memory and playing things that they grew up with, it's just fantastic. It's very rewarding because I'll be playing something and all of a sudden someone will start singing along, and it just warms my heart to see how they remember these things. But I'm from Connecticut originally, and I worked there for 30 years in a geriatric hospital. And I always said, once I retired, if I ever had to go back to work, it's got to be doing something I love. And then I found out about Beehive. We actually lived just down the street. And when I saw them building this facility, I said, maybe it's time to get back to the community. And it's the best job I've ever had. Where I was a 600-bed hospital, and come down to 15 beds, it's really an amazing transformation because I just feel so much closer to the people.
Because we're small, our caregiver to resident ratio is very good, and you get a lot more one-on-one attention that maybe you wouldn't get in a bigger facility. When you walk into a Beehive home, it smells like a home, looks like a home, and feels like a home. Even though it's built from the ground up specifically for this purpose, for assisted living, it feels like a home.
Well, they say the water level in Elephant Butte Lake is down, and I want you to know that Who Rocks New Mexico traveled south to find out for ourselves the shocking truth coming up. It's been called the Jewel of the Desert, the largest body of water in New Mexico, surrounded by 200 miles of shoreline. And for camping, fishing, boating, water skiing, jet skiing, and just plain outdoor fun, the Elephant Butte Recreation Area is one big summer party for all ages.
What makes Elephant Butte Lake so great to recreate is the multitude of opportunities for people. There are many things to do on the lake. You can fish, there's swimming, there's wakeboarding, there's wake surfing, there's water skiing, and there's just hanging out. All those things are options on the lake.
Fishing right now is excellent here at Elephant Butte. Crappie, some of the biggest crappie I've ever seen come out of the lake has come out this year. I caught some from 1 pound to 2 pounds, and there was a 4-pound crappie came out of here.
We have most of the bass species represented in the lake. The striped bass is the big guy. They'll run this big, and they will. The lake record is 55 and change. There's also black bass, smallmouth bass, and the white bass. We've been in the top 10 in the country for white bass a number of years. Have some excellent guides here. These are the fishermen that are on the lake every day, whether they have a guide or not. They love to fish and they love to take people out and fish. The guides are very effective. When you go out with them, you generally catch fish.
This lake, whether it's up or down, doesn't make any difference. There's more shoreline here than you can even imagine covering in a day's time. And with it down like this, you have some sandy beaches that are just absolutely excellent to beach your boat and get out on and enjoy yourself.
Elephant Butte Lake is one of the few places in the country where you can come and park your tent or your RV right next to the water. You have your own beachfront property.
We've been coming here 20 years, and when we retired, we said that's where we're going to retire because we have the lake, the golf course, great shopping, and all kinds of off-roading activities and museums. When we first came here, the lake was full over the spillway, and we didn't have any beaches to camp on, and it was a little bit bigger lake, but even at the lowest level, this is the largest lake in New Mexico. Plenty of water, we don't have a shortage of beaches or anything. It's just a tremendous lake.
Well, that's Who Rocks for this week. I hope you liked the show as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. For more information on the Who Rocks segments or to find out how your organization can rock New Mexico, we invite you to go online to whorocksnm.com. I'm Richard Holcomb, inviting you to join us again next week for another Who Rocks New Mexico. Have a great week, everybody.